Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Straight to Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode number 22 of my Philadelphia Phillies franchise here on MLB 15 The Show, and today we are back for episode number 2 of season number 3, taking on the LA Dodgers in this gameplay episode. So we made one more call-up. We called up Roger Brown to the team. He's actually getting the start today at shortstop, giving JP Crawford a day off, but Brown up there mainly to be a backup infielder, give guys days off when needed. But we're taking on the Dodgers there. They enter this game 17-12 in Dodger Stadium, playing in LA. Of course, they will have home field advantage for this game, but should not be too much of an issue. Take a look at the starting lineup today. So we got Odubel Herrera leading off back in the lineup, back from his broken forearm, but he's playing second base today. So if you guys remember, Herrera can play a couple different positions, left field, second base. I think he can even play shortstop. But, yeah, he's playing second today. So here's Yasiel Puig making his return to LA. We'll keep an eye on what he does in today's episode, but he has his first AB of the day, and he just pops out in foul territory there. So take a look at the Dodgers lineup. Not quite as formidable as the one they probably produce in real life, but still a pretty good one nonetheless. They're going to be opposed by Jack Flaherty, the man we got from the Cardinals for Ben Revere a couple of seasons ago, finally making his Phillies debut. He is up to his 75 overall now. He's actually made a couple starts before this, but he gets things off to a good start, striking out Howie Kendrick. Then he's going to strike out Adrian Gonzalez, so the first two batters, or actually two of the first three batters he faces, go down by way of the K. And then with 2 outs in the inning, it's going to be Jock Peterson up. He's behind 0-2, and he goes down in the changeup. So the one thing I noticed about Flaherty early on was he's got a really good plus changeup, and he's got a hard-biting slider that doesn't really have too much break on it, and he almost throws more like an off-speed cutter. So he sort of has got a fastball, a slider slash cutter, and then this great changeup that goes away to lefties, in on righties, and it's so dominant. It's almost 10 full miles an hour slower than his fastball. It is just a fantastic pitch. But Beachy, who was starting for the Dodgers today, that's Brandon Beachy, having a pretty good start to himself, or for himself, through 2 scoreless already. But here we're going to pick up strikeout number 4 already. Flaherty strikes out the first 4 batters he faces, that one on a changeup in the dirt. So the streak would end there, though. Lucroy, you can see making the throw into first, but this is Corey Spangenberg completely fooled on the changeup right there. So now, next batter is Yasmani Grandal. 3-2 count. He's going to rip one towards right field. That's going to get down. Fair ball towards the wall. It heads, played by the right fielder. It's actually Cody Ashley out there. That should have been Dom Brown. I think I switched it to like immediately after this play. Dom Brown's out and left today. But either way, we hold Grandal to a double. So now Jerkson Profar. Profar is going to shoot one into left field for a base hit. Now Cody Ashley playing left field comes up with a throw. He's going to fire to the cutoff man. That will hold the runner at third. So it's going to be first and third with 1 man out now. This is the Cuban import Hector Oliveira up. He grounds it to Franco at first, to second for 1, back to first, not in time. Oliveira beats out the double play ball, and a run comes home and scores. The Dodgers have the first run of the ball game, and a 1-0 lead. Now the pitcher, Brandon Beachy, up, and Beachy hits one into left field, so that's going to be a base hit. Now 2 men on for the top of the lineup here for LA. It's going to be Howie Kendrick up with an 0-2 count, and he's going to ground this one softly to the second baseman. Herrera will flip on to second in time, and that will be the third and final out of the inning. So we are through 2 now into the top of the third. It's Enos Carpenter getting things started. He's going to rip one towards right center field. That ball is hit high, deep, and it'll go off the wall there, played in center field by Jock Peterson. He'll fire it in quickly and hold Carpenter to a double, but it is a leadoff double nonetheless. So we got a man in scoring position now. Next batter, actually 3 batters later, it's going to be Odubel Herrera up with 2 outs now, and he's going to shoot one into left field. Carpenter rounding third, headed for home. The throw will be cut off. The relay is not going to make it, and that will be an RBI single for Odubel Herrera, and he ties up the game in just his second AB of the day, his second AB since returning from that broken forearm. He ties up the ball game. Now Jonathan Lucroy, the next batter, gets jammed on a fastball there, breaks his bat, saws that one off towards Adrian Gonzalez, who makes the play. Third out of the inning. Now we're into the bottom of the third. Andre Ethier starts things out with a little nubbler down the left field line. That's going to get into left field. Ashley's throw to second in time, and they got him. Ethier trying to stretch a single into a double. No luck there, as Cody Ashley had something to say about that. So now Yasiel Puig up 0-1 count, and Puig high and deep to right center field. This ball is back and gone. Yasiel Puig in his second AB at Dodger Stadium as a Philly knocks one out. So in the last episode, we saw Steven Strasburg make his return to Washington. Now we're seeing Yasiel Puig playing his first game back in LA since they moved him for Jerks and Profar in the offseason. And Puig haunting his old team already, as he's got a solo home run that gives the Phillies the lead now. 2-2 count to Michael Franco, still in the top of the fourth. He strikes out swinging on the slider, down and away. Now we're on to the bottom of the fourth. It's Beachy up again. Beachy's going to get another base hit in the left field. So same situation as a couple innings ago. We're going to have 2 men on and 2 men out now for the top of the lineup. And Howie Kendrick will come up for the Dodgers now. 0-1 count this time. And Kendrick's once again going to ground out here. Enos Carpenter goes to Herrera at second for the force, and that would be the third and final out of the inning. So we're through 4 now. Still a 2-1 ball game. Odubel Herrera up 1-2 count. He's going to go down, swinging away too early on that changeup. Good job by Beachy to pull the string there on our man Herrera. Now top 6, Yasiel Puig up, and Puig's got his second hit of the day. He lines one back up the middle for a base hit. So he's got a little 1-out base runner going here for the Philadelphia Phillies, but Puig with a pair of hits now against this former team. Here's Dominic Brown up next. Yasiel Puig going for second base. The throw not in time, and Puig is in there safely. So he gets a steal. And now we've got a man in scoring position with 1 man out for Dominic Brown. The 1-2. He's going to take that fastball looking. Brown knew it right when across the plate. That was strike 3. He'll head back to the dugout now, 2 away from Michael Franco. The first pitch of his AB. Franco's going to nibble this one just in front of home plate right there. Grandal out of his crouch position to make the play. Throw to first in time, and we are into the bottom of the 6th now. Jurickson Profar up 1-1 count, 2 down to the inning. He's going to shoot one towards right center field, or actually right field. That's going to get down the line. Fair ball. Brown over to play quickly. Profar trying to stretch this into 3. The relay not in time. Profar showing off his speed there. He's got a 1-out triple now for Hector Olivera. 1-2 count. Olivera, slow roller. This is going to be played by Lucroy. Not in time. Olivera showing off his speed today. He beats that one out. So it's going to be 2 men on, but 2 men or 1 man out now for the pinch hitter Carl Crawford. 1-2 count. Crawford rips one towards right. Brown going back on it. He will make the play, but this is plenty deep enough to get the speedy Profar home. And this game is tied on the sacrifice fly from the pinch hitter, Carl Crawford. We are tied at 2 apiece now. Next batter's Howie Kendrick. 2 men down, 1-1 count. Kendrick, he's going to swing and miss at that curveball. And then we throw out Hector Olivera there. Nice play from Jonathan Lucroy to get the running Olivera for the third and final out of the inning. So we are through 6. Take a look at the 6th inning recap. 11 hits for the Dodgers so far, and no strikeouts for Flaherty since those first 4 he had. So kind of an interesting start for him. His day would be done for 6 though. Yimi Garcia in for Brandon Beachy, as Beachy's day would be done for 6 as well. He's going to let Cody Ashley take this one to deep center field. Back, but caught right in front of the wall there by Peterson. Still, Ashley gave that one a good ride. So now later in the inning, it is Enos Carpenter up already with 1 extra base hit today. He's going to fly one to deep right center field. This ball is back and over the right fielder's head off the wall. It'll 1-hop up off the wall. Carpenter digging hard, heading for 3. The relay not in time, and Enos Carpenter's got himself a 1-out triple. He has put himself into prime scoring position here for Roger Brown now, the man making his Major League debut, and he's got his first career Major League hit, and it's an RBI base hit that gives the Phillies the lead once again. They lead 3-2 on the back of Roger Brown, a man we signed in the offseason, making his Major League debut and recording his first career Major League hit. So Mike Adams is going to come on now for the Dodgers after Brown reaches second. Herrera up now. He's going to ground this one softly to the second baseman, throw to first in time, and that will be the third and final out of the inning. We are through 6.5 now, headed to the bottom of the 7th. It's going to be Jordan Walden. We're going to unleash our bullpen of arms now, the one that we worked so hard on upgrading this offseason. We'll see what they can do today. Andre Ethier up with 1 down in the inning. He's going to strike out on the slider. That will be a drop third strike, throw to first in time for the second out of the inning. And now we're headed to the top of the 8th. Yasiel Puig already with a pair of hits today. Let's make it 3. He lines that one over Howie Kendrick's head there. And that is another scorching line drive for a base hit. Puig with 3 hits on the night against his former team. Clearly playing with something to prove with a chip on his shoulder. Now Dominic Brown up next, 1-1 count. Puig stealing for second. Throw down, not in time. Puig's got his second steal of the day. So 2 singles and 2 stolen bases of second base so far for Yasiel Puig. Now it is Dominic Brown's turn. 1-2 count. Brown's going to fly 1-2 deep left center field. This ball is back towards the track, but the left fielder, Ethier, or actually that might be Corey Spangenberg, will be there and make the play. Puig going for third, the relay, and it goes wild. That's going to go behind the backstop. Puig headed home. He will score. And Yasiel Puig comes all the way around from second base on the throwing error, and that will give the Phillies a 4-2 lead. Don Mattingly not impressed, and that was Jurickson Profar with the throwing error that cost his team a run. So now Sean Marshall's going to come on to try and get the Dodgers through the rest of the inning. It's Maikel Franco up, and Franco's going to just softly ground this one to the shortstop profile there. This time the throw is true, and that will be the third and final out of the inning. We are through 7.5 now. Phillies lead it 4-2. Ken Giles coming off for the bottom of the 8th, 1.54 ERA so far this year, 14 strikeouts to 2 walks. And with 2 down in the inning, Jerkson Profar up. He's going to ground this one to the second baseman. That would be a 4-pitch inning for Ken Giles. Got the first 2 batters on 2 pitches. Jerkson Profar took the first pitch for a strike, and then the fourth pitch of the inning was grounded back to the second baseman. So we're on to the 9th now. Sean Doolittle making his 9th appearance as a Philly. He's 8 for 8 and save opportunities so far. He's going to strike out Hector Olivera right there. Take a look at the replay. Beautiful slider. Just catches the inner half of the plate right there. Now with 2 down in the inning, it's Howie Kendrick. Kendrick's going to fly one to right field. Dominic Brown drifts over towards it near the foul line. He will make the play, and the Phillies win it by a final score of 4-2. Jack Flaherty picks up the win, and Sean Doolittle gets his 9th save and 9 opportunities for Philadelphia. So a good win. We beat a pretty good Dodgers team. You know, that's a 17-12 team, so they're probably in first place, or at least close to first place in the NL West. It's a good win. You know, it's a team. Those are the type of teams we'd have to be competing with this season. And we're 2 for 2 so far, 2-0 in Season 3, at least in games we've played, so not too shabby there. But all right, that is going to do it. I hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace.